Here we have,
Jamie Leonard.
and what did you do?
I got first place at the Arg Extravaganza on the Easter special. I was playing 60 card invoked lightsworn zoo. It was really fun to play, I will say. I'm not going to wait much longer. Let's just go straight into the deck profile. I'll explain some stuff and some. I'll explain some card choices that I did. So for starters, the 3 ofs of the monsters were the 3 Terratops, the 3 Alisters, obviously the 3 Fairy Tale and Snow, and the 3 Wolves. I wanted to see Wolf. I wanted to see him get mills. That's the reason why I put him at 3. Plus, in a 60 card deck, it's kind of hard to open him. I wanted to keep the zoo engine, and I felt like Terratops was the important part of it. And Alistair, once banished off of Snow, is pretty good as well.
How many games did you steal with Snow?
2. One was in round 4 against Desmond, and in round 5 when I flipped down a DDD, the Kepler, the level 1 guy.
Okay.
So he couldn't surge. That pretty much sealed the game.
All right.
For the 2 ofs, I played the 2 Rats. I played 2 Photon Thrashers, the 2 Gem-Knight Garnets. Reasoning why I played 2 instead of 1. I've had times where I'd open 1 into Brilliant, and I didn't want it to be dead. I wanted my Brilliant Fusions to still go off, and with Invocation, I was still able to pitch him for the Earth guy. 2 Rats. This was the actual first tournament I've actually played with 2 Rats. The fusion substitute combo's busted. I was able to one board make a Trident, an Emerald, and a Mechaba with a D barrier set and with enough resources in hand that my opponent could not outplay me.
All right.
This was in a 60 card mirror match. So the 1-ofs, the zoo 1-ofs is the 1 Whiptail, the 1 Lunalight Black Sheep. I didn't have room to put a second one in there. If I could probably go back and change it, I'm not quite sure what I would change, but I would like to add a second one just to get another zoo name. Also played Lila, Raiden, the Trick Clown, Takatomborg, and the 1 Maxi.
You ever open up Maxi?
1 game actually, open Maxi. Round 3 in the 60 card matchup. My opponent was going to banish Mizuki, chain Maxi, and just it's going to get banned. It's going to get banned.
All right.
So 25 monsters, 30 spells. For the spells, the 3, that grass looks greener. 3 Zodiac Barrage. I chose Barrage over Tiki because I feel like you wanted to special more. And if I was ever in a situation where my opponent would max see me, I would keep going.
All right.
Like right now, I'm not. If I play 60 cards and my opponent's not, I'm always going to continue my plays because I will never be afraid of what they have in hand.
Fairy Tale Snow too strong.
Exactly. Like I just want to get my resources engraved as quick as possible. For the other 3 ups, I played Brilliant Fusion, the Instant Fusion. This card is so good as long as Norton's there. And even one combo I made, I didn't have a Brilliant Fusion, but I opened up Instant Fusion and I was able to make a Seraph Knight and then make Alistair. Like summon Alistair, search the Invocation, Barrage, pop the Seraph Knight, and go from there.
All right.
And then I also played the Searchers, Terraforming, and Magical Meltdown.
Okay.
So those are my 3 ofs. My 2 ofs, the 2 Fusion Substitutes, the 2 Invocations, 2 Solar Recharge, and last but not least, 2 Charge of Light Brigade.
All right.
Too good. The 1 ofs, 1 Foolish, 1 Reinforcement of the Army, 1 Regeki, and 1 Soul Charge. I think my only change, this card's good, but with the extra deck space being so tight, I'm probably going to cut this for the second Whiptail. That's been one choice, or I even thought about taking this and 2 other cards out that I'm fixing to show for 3 Twin Twisters in the main.
Okay.
Because Twin Twister was very important, but my deck could outgrind them. That's one thing I liked about this. 30 spells for the traps. 3D barriers, the best trap in the game right now. I feel like it's the best card in the game.
Agreed.
And so the last two cards, I wanted just to see how they did. This card just came out in Duelist Saga, and it seemed really interesting. So I just wanted to see how it did, and it did. It was underwhelming. I think I would have much rather have had Lost Winds, but it was 2 power walls. And what this card does is during damage calculation, when you would take any battle damage, you can mill depending on how much damage the difference is. So I had, at one point, my opponent attacked me directly with a Hope Harbinger in round 6, and I played Power Wall and I milled 6. And so it's good if you're going up against the 60 card decks, because like games 2 and 3 they'll side, but this is also a battle protection that allow you to mill, so it helps fuel your graveyard for Fairy Tale Snow.
Oh yeah.
So as you can tell, it's a 60 card main. For the extra deck, you've got your Zoo Engine, you got the 1 Trident. I had 2 of these, but I couldn't find the space. 2 Broad Bulls, 1 Tiger Mortar, 1 Morbo, the 2 Emeralds, the 1 Kagasuchi. I made him once or twice, and I was able to mill a wolf off of it. Most of the time I made this with a wolf and a rat.
You ever summon a rat off of him?
I did not, because the time that I could, like the time that I made him, my other rat was engraved, and I couldn't do it. That's the only thing I don't like about it. The 1 rank 3 was the MX Saber Invoker. I wouldn't change this. I'm perfectly fine with it. You want to get to your rat combo to go from there. For the fusions, I played 2 Mechabas, because this is the best invoked fusion in the game. 1 of the Rock Monster, 1 Raijin, 1 Gem-Knight Seraph Knight, and the Norden. This card needs to be banned.
So, did you ever insta-fusion out Raijin?
Yes.
You did?
I did. Early on, I insta-fusion brought out Raijin. Then I was able to make I think I did one play to another to where like this was in my grave, because I think my opponent, I can't remember exactly the exact play, but I had a chance to make the Elysium that I sided in. But I think I opted to use, I think I popped this off of Barrage. Most of the time, anything I brought out with Instant Fusion, I just popped it with Barrage.
All right.
Because I wanted to keep the Barrage in case they try to destroy it, so I can put it under my Trident. 15 monsters on the side, or extra deck. For the side deck, it's 13 cards, or I say 13. It's 15 total, but it's got 2 extra deck monsters, and the rest are main decks.
All right.
So, the 2 Flying Seas, sided these in against Zoo. I would side these in against Paleo, which I didn't see. Made me mad, because I sided heavy for it. 2 Denkos, 1 DD Crow, 3 Twin Twisters, 2 Decrees, 1 Imperial Order. I stole a game with this against the DDD player, round 5. I just flipped this up and it was game over.
So why are you siding and not maining it?
Because it's 30 spells in the main, and my luck would be that with me not being able to, like, early on, you want to make a big board and tell your opponent, try to break it. And a lot of times now with Rat being at 2 and Infernoids needing the 60 cards, it's kind of hard for them to break a established board. So I wanted to side deck this against more heavier spell-based decks that relied on it.
All right.
The only if I sided this in, I would wait to make the Trident. I would leave like a Borbo or a Broad Bull on board. And then the last 2 main deck cards, I played the 2 Diamond Dust. This is strictly for Paleo and Mermail, and I never got to side it in. It's such a good card, especially against the Paleo matchup, because anytime they bring out the traps and you chain this, it kind of ends their plays. Because if they try to bring out any of the traps, they're going to get destroyed. For the extract monsters, like I said, the Elysium and the Water Guy, because I swore I would have been more devastated if I would have lost to Paleo. But the only card I wish I would have side decked was the Fire Guy for the Invoke, because I played against 2 or 3 Infernoids.
All right, that's fair.
That's pretty much it for the deck. I think one of my more interesting matchups was in round 6 against Infernoids, because we were fighting over to see who got first.
All right.
But I ended the day 7-0-1.
That's good.
Yeah. didn't think I'd do it.
Well, I guess that's it.
Yep.